Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So just in terms of a little pregnancy update, I had to have a blood test last week to measure my glucose tolerance levels because after the scan I had, the baby was measuring 93 percentile, which is very big. And basically, but what that meant is that I had suspected gestational diabetes. I had a test, and the test is a 12-hour fast, a blood test, and then you have to drink a very sugary orange drink, and then you have to wait 2 hours, and then they take your bloods again. So actually, when I got the results the next day, I don't have gestational diabetes. The baby is just big. So, which is good news because it means there's less risk around complications, and it saves the baby having a blood test, heel prick test straight after they're born. So what that means is the baby's measuring big, 93 percentile, and it's had a growth spurt. So I've got an appointment at the hospital on Thursday with the consultant. It's Monday today. Can you believe we're already in March? It's insane. So baby's coming this month, which is great. The days feel very, very long at the moment. But the main thing is I'll find out what they want to do. They want to bring the date forward. Will it stay the same? Just work out next steps, really. But in terms of how I'm feeling so much pressure. Like there's definitely extra weight. I can feel it in my knee joints. I can feel it in my pelvis. You can tell I'm really out of breath as well, just talking. But I think I'm about done. I know it's good to have the baby in there for a lot longer. But yeah, I'm counting down. But the good news is it's not that far away. So I am now done with the hospital bag. I am now done with what I'm taking in for baby. So I will show you everything I've packed for baby, and I had a little shop at Marks and Spencer's as well, just in terms of snacks and drinks and stuff that I'm going to take with me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to now put all of my hospital stuff downstairs, just in case. I'm 35 weeks now, so in case I need to go to the hospital sooner than expected, I've got everything ready to go. Right. So the bag I'm taking for the baby is this. So this sits nicely on top. It's got a little pouch here on top of the little wheelie one, which is my bag. Nice and compact. So I just need to wheel one bag with this attached to the top. So what I've packed is a blanket. Obviously it's going to be a little bit cold in the hospital. Baby will feel cold. You've got to remember they're coming from, my body temperature is what, 36 degrees, I think. And straight out into the cold. So I've packed a blanket for the baby. And I got that one from Mamas and Papas. It's a really soft blanket from Mamas and Papas. I've got to take that tag off. There's no point having that tag on. Beautiful. It has holes in it as well, so in case there's a risk of suffocation. Although I'm going to have the baby swaddled, might not need a blanket, maybe for going home in the car seat. The blankets are really good to have with the holes, just in case the blanket goes on the face or something. There's breathable holes. Okay, next thing I've packed is a swaddle, just one of these. And this was Mama Cheetah. I just picked that off Amazon, pack of 3, really reasonable, really easy to put on, really thin as well, just because you can't gauge the temperature in a hospital, but the baby will be in a, you know, a onesie, depending on how hot the hospital is, maybe have a vest under, and then a swaddle, just because the babies are, what I like to do is have the baby swaddled initially, because they're coming out of such a small, just so that they don't have that Moro reflex, I think it's called, where they get shocked like this, and it wakes them up. So the swaddle's really handy for those first few weeks. I won't be having the baby in the swaddle longer than that. I'll start getting the sleeveless ones, which I do have, the sleeveless zippy up swaddle things. They're not swaddles. Okay, next thing, it's a little touch light like this. I don't want to use the hospital lights to switch it on, because just in case it will wake the baby up or whatever, it's just nice to have a light which can, you know, go up and down, dim down, touch light like that. Then this is from the first pregnancy. I'm just carrying that with me to warm up the formula milk. Just need a bit of hot water in there, and I'll put in the bottle. And because I'm not going to breastfeed anyway, but milk doesn't come in anyway straight away, so it's really handy to have the formula milk. Hospitals generally, my experience, are reluctant to give you formula milk, so just be prepared to bring your own. So that, all you do, get the hot water from the kitchen in the hospital, put it in there, put your bottle in there, make it a little bit warm. Okay, next thing, so what's in this? So antibacterial surface wipes, Milton, always handy to have, when you're traveling with baby in a pram and so on. Just wipe down some surfaces, wipe down. It does say you can use it on pacifiers, soothers, dummies, so, and toys, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you just have to, let me just read it. It's in French. Rub surface, wait for at least 30 seconds, leave to dry. So yeah, that's important. I guess there'll be like a chemical taste, but anyway, surfaces, some cotton balls, because the first poop is always very sticky, very black, and very difficult to remove. So water, lukewarm water, and some cotton balls for cleaning the meconium. Next thing, Weleda nappy change cream, travel size. Won't need any more than this. Don't want to carry anything big, so always good to have travel size, because you can use it when you go out and about as well, in the pram. And this is Neil's Yard, and this is the organic baby balm, organic fragrance free blend of nurturing shea butter and soothing botanical oils, soothe onto baby's face, body or bottom, and suitable for newborns. 3 kilograms, or £6.10. And that's another thing, the baby is measuring £6.10 right now. So they anticipate a big baby by the time I'm going to have my C-section. And then lastly, in this little, just a little brush for the hair, because it's one of these silicone, also good for cradle cap, but I know the baby's got hair. I saw it on a 4D scan, so little brush there. Next thing, hand sanitizer. Important to have it in a hospital, handling a newborn baby, any guests that come. Keep that with you. I bought about 12 bottles of these, literally everywhere. Okay, let's move on to, I think these Ziploc bags are really good. They just help me organise things better. So, what am I taking clothing-wise for baby? Remember, I'm planning on a 2-day stay. If I can get released sooner, great. But because I'm having a C-section, they will have to keep me in overnight and do observations and checks before they can discharge me. So, what I'm taking, these little vests, 2 of them. So damn cute. These were from Next, and the size I've gone for is first size, although big baby, I'm not sure how long these are going to last. But again, they said my first was a big baby, was going to be a big baby, and she actually turned out to be super tiny. So who knows? Scans are not always accurate. So I've got 2 of them. 2 of these teeny tiny vests. Again, I will judge how hot or cold it is in the hospital. I got one of these little hats straight away when the baby's born. It's a really small head. Another thing is the head is also tracking quite large, but with the rest of the body, femur, abdomen, it's just from what they can see in the scan, it's a big baby. So little hat, because you've got to take that in with you when you have the C-section, and they will put the hat straight onto the baby after. Then in terms of baby grows, cute little baby grows, and I washed all of this in very sensitive very sensitive detergent and comfort sensitive fabric softener. Then another baby grow here. Oh, and if you can't guess, it's another girl. Little fairies and ballerinas everywhere. Okay. And then going home outfit from Jojo. Beautiful, so cute, love it. And if it is warm, then I can just take this off, put the blanket on instead of having another another layer. But the rule of thumb is whatever you're wearing, add a layer for the baby. It's so cute, so cute. Little bunny on it, little Easter baby bunny. Okay, taking a nappy change mat. I like these ones because they are, you can wash them in the washing machine, you can wipe them down, but they aren't cold. So when you want to change your baby, you don't want something cold and they're going to cry. You want something that, like the plasticky changing mats. So I really like these ones, and it's super easy to wash as well, and compact, so you can fold it like that. So yeah, one of those. Okay, then wipes, new baby wipes. I usually go get these are the Pampers Harmony new baby. I usually get a batch of wipes from Costco, but I find the Pampers Harmony new baby wipes, 0% plastic wipes, plastic free as well, I find these are wet. There's a few wipes that just like Huggies, I find, are very they have a smell to them. I've actually complained to Huggies directly about the smell on some of their wipes, so I've stopped using Huggies, and these are just a little bit more wet, so really gets baby clean, especially when the first few poops are going to be very sticky, tar like. Okay, and then I've got one of these little bags here, and in here I've got the nappies I'm taking. Again, if I need more, I will get some more from partner. And these are just size 1, which is it's I think they'll be big enough. I think they'll be okay. If not, I can always change get smaller ones, but I am predicting based on the scan that it's a big baby, but this one should fit. And they say big. I was £8 when I was born, so I reckon baby will be about £8. My first was £6.3, I think. So nappies. Then one of these, and this is a UV light soother. See, it's starting to work now. It's so you can put pacifiers in and all sorts to UV sterilize. Okay. Then second bag, Ziploc. I've got my muslins in here. So these are like little biggie ones. Big muslins, small ones, just an array of sizes. A towel like one. This one you should put on your shoulder like that. But that's good when you're burping a baby on your shoulder, which I don't think I'll do initially. It's going to be so tiny. Another one, really good. So I've got a few of the muslins. You can never have enough muslins and towels. Then I've got these 3 samples of Rascal nappies. Just 2. I've used Rascals before. They're very thick. I've not used it in this in a nappy. So I've used them as pull-ups, not for me, but for my daughter. But this is for £6 to £11, 3 to 5 kilo, size 1 newborn. We'll try them. Then I've got a little hat. Depending on the weather, she could be okay in just wearing that first little thin hat, or she can wear this one when we go home. Then I've got this, so cute. It's a Sophie the Giraffe little rattle, and a little bunny from Mamas and Papas. Just nice to have, you know. Probably taking space. That newborn doesn't need a rattle, but come on now, that's so cute. Then pacifiers, dummy clip. These are, I need to get them sterilised, re-sterilised. Glow in the dark one, because it will be dark in the hospital. Okay, and then I've got one of these noise machines. Plays lullabies, plays like running water, white noise. So also really handy to have when it's noisy in the hospital. And then I'm taking a box of these ready to feed formulas from Kendamil from birth. Breast milk substitute comes with bottles and teats pre-sterilised, and in here there are 6. I've also got another box at home which can be bought when I get visitors, and my partner comes, he can bring me the box. So I've taken 2. I do need to make an order, and yeah, I have been asked from next week to harvest the colostrum, which I'll do, and get them ready, get them frozen, take them with me, which I'll put in my cool bag and give it to the hospital. Great, so that's all I'm taking for the baby, which I think is more than enough. Fits nicely in the bag. Usually these bags are the ones that go under your, are the right size to go under a plain seat, you know. And then the other thing I'm taking is this I said it was a neck pillow, but this is really good because it's not big. It's not going to, it's not as small as a neck pillow, but I can put it around my waist. I can cover my C-section wound up, and it's not going to take a lot of space on the hospital bed. And I can put it as lumbar support. I can put it on my neck. I can put it around me. I can rest the baby on. So this is a perfect size, ideal size, and I got this from Shein, cheap and cheerful. Give it a wash and then fill it up. Now, what's in my bag for snacks so far? I'm taking one of these bags for my snacks, and it has the insulation in there. So what did I buy from Marks and Spencer's, and what am I going to take for snacks? So I said before that I am going to try and be a little bit more healthier in the snacks I am taking this time. Things that promote healing and will give me the right energy boost and the right nutrients as well. So let's start with one of these cups with a straw that I got this free as part of my Free Soul Greens drink. So lots of water, straw, and in there, so this Free Soul Greens is what I've been taking so far, but will be really important to have at the hospital as well, along with the electrolytes drink I've got. But this is 21 ingredients plus a natural mango twist. Just put a teaspoon in some water, 250 ml water. You can put it into smoothies, you can put it into anything. Tastes banging. Like, I really like it. It's so good. And it's got things like spinach, kale, broccoli, spirulina, flaxseed, fennel seed, apple, pineapple. Like, really good stuff. It just makes you feel better. Right, next thing I've got in here, these 2 bars of dark chocolate, almond and dates. Dates are going to be really important for getting your bowels moving. You all feel really gassy, constipated, and that dates are delicious as well, but sort of opting for, you know, those grab bags of buttons and whatnot, I'm going to go for the dark chocolate almond date bar. I really like these. Where you can get them in M&S is usually where you get your sandwiches, you know, they have their meal deals. It's at the bottom of that fridge compartment. There's about 4 different types of these type of, the only 5 ingredients type of bars. So in here there's date paste, dark chocolate, almonds, coconut oil and salt. So really good. Next thing, I got these cheddar cheese and mixed seed crisp breads, baked with whole wheat flour, linseed, sesame, pumpkin seeds, topped with cheddar cheese, high in fibre, high in protein. You get quite a nice amount of these there. So again, another thing. Then sea salt, black pepper, cashews. Love cashew nuts. This flavour I really like as well. So that's for snacking. Then I've got a mint assortment. which has buttermints, mint humbugs, English mint, butterminto, mint toffee. And it's really good to have this because peppermint and mint and so on are great for reducing gas, which is what you'll have a lot of, and it's very painful. So these are really good. And also ask for peppermint tea as well from the nurses when they do offer you tea or coffee. And then lastly, I couldn't go without something that is like a sweet treat. Fruity Chews, Percy Pigs, made with real fruit juice. But yeah, my daughter's going to be coming to visit, so she can have some of that. And that's it. I think that's more than enough. Again, appetite may be there, may not be there after the C-section. You do get the shakes, you do get the like a sick feeling. That's why the mints are great. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to feel on the day. I don't know how I'm going to feel after the op. But this bag is great, big enough. And then the only thing I'm going to be putting in there is the colostrum. Great, so that's everything I'm taking with me to the hospital. 3 compact bags. One can stack on the other. I'll hold one, and the pillow can go along with it as well. So all good. I'll take a picture of what that all looks like together, and I'm going to keep that downstairs. Great. All right, thanks everyone. If you like, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, it's hot. All right, thanks everyone.